Full edition at the end of the day after 16 rounds. Points for placement, points for kills, and obviously, if we know at this point there's a ton of good teams on the map, so anyone can really take this because of how close it is at the top. We're seeing a fight unfold here. X team trying to come out on top here. It looks like they're in a solid position. Only one man down. Two of them have purple shields, and it looks like they are going to be okay. It looks like taking out PK, and the res is going to happen onto that Bloodhound. So X team doing a good job. However, look at this. INV, they heard what was going on, and they're coming in quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say that wasn't the first time we've seen Belkin make those rotation plays and come around the side with the EVA 8, but INV shooting, an unsurprising vision, by the way, there, as that's at the end of the day. At the end of the day, the placement points are worth enough, and the opportunity to try and get a third-party set of kills rather than getting third-partied is so important. Controlling that situation and the way that the engagements take place, there's very little reason to just run out and expose yourself for a fight because everybody else is looking to kill anyone who finishes a fight in one of those buildings.
Yep, and there's no pressure to move by both these teams, so they have to kind of identify who they're going to engage, and they have to decide who they're going to fight. You can't fight them both, but they are in a good spot because the other teams have, I believe, more pressure to come into the ring. So we'll keep an eye on it. XO is here. They're in the area. This is a huge game for XO. I can't understate it. They're not doing that well in our standings. They're in 10th with 21 points. So XO needs a huge win. They need a lot of kills. So they might be trying to do that right now as we're taking a look at inside the ring. A little bit of trouble. And Miliazi barely ducking behind cover. Staying perfectly still.
That camera view is just amazing. Just hurtling up. Good slide shot on that Mastiff by Jack. You can avoid run for the disengage off a thing place. We'll be right here with them and finding out who is able to get first place. Whoever's able to actually take that dub. We'll take a look back over to Team Exo now. Here's Rocky with that Volt. Has the 30-30 on the sides. Going to throw out that ult. Try to push them away from that position, get them to come out into the open. Gets a 40 tag on the Bloodhound, but not able to get the knock. So with that gold shields, it's not quite so easy. You can't just kill them with 2 shots, unfortunately, Axel Toss. It's not that easy.
Yeah, and we see a rotation happening. We see X-Fam, they're hopping over the other direction, and they're running right into another team. And Exo, they're probably not feeling too good about that. They're like, wait, why didn't you come this way? We wanted the kills. So Exo probably going to be sweeping around here, trying to third-party this. It's Golden Cat. They have a win earlier today, so they're in a pretty decent position on the day, looking to add some kills to get those so important, my precious points. And Exo, there we see them leaping in, obviously going around the long way.
Yeah, just diving in. They want to clean up house. They want to take advantage of this. Appraiser down, Saber down, coming up. There's just the Octane, goes for the scan, comes around the side, and that is an easy
that's
cleanup. You know, like you said, Team Exo finally able to catch a little bit of wind in their sails, get a bit of momentum, get moving, and hopefully set up some difficult to slow inertia if they can maintain this pace, pushing through the map like a hot knife through butter. But there's still 13 teams left, so they've got a long ways to go. As we look back over on Naja, we've got the Bloodhound taken down, and I just love that username, Osu player Uwu. There's three beautiful words next to each other that I'm a huge fan of. As we go back over on NLN with Renji Maru. He's pre-firing the door. They're expecting them to try to come out from that spot, but they start moving a little bit too soon, it looks like.
This could be a lot of fighting here. This ring is getting quite small, and a lot of these teams running uphill, so there's going to be teams on the high ground just looking with lust at all the players coming at them, ready to get those kills. So we're going to have to see which team is going to come out on top here. 11 squads left. We just went from like 17 to 15 to 11 very quickly. And look at this, not a lot of cover out here too. It's very open.
Exactly. You're just kind of playing around a few rocks here and there. Bunny Hop getting clapped on the outside of the ring as we take a look over at Rudine here from Bear Claw Gaming, trying to get it done with that R99. No attachments other than a blue mag, though. So not quite maybe the combo tremendously as well. And yeah, that's right. Hi, I'm still here. Hey, shout out to the to the people in the chat who do this every game that they play in Apex Legends, because a win is a win. Points are points, man. Points are points. And if I hide in a cave and everybody dies and I'm just alone and I do nothing, guess what? I still get RP. Did you know that? It's like, yeah, it's unbelievable. It should be a crime. It should be a crime when the strategy is that good. But here we are, as Emily Yazmi is going to try to keep everything together. And by that, I mean just hide.
Ooh, another solo. If it right there, I believe. I guess the goal there would be to take out the other solo. No, it looks like a team of two. So running for the hills, just trying to stay alive. Perfectly valid, but good luck. It's getting very constricted here. By the way, EXO, they got wiped. They were looking for a huge game here. They got a decent amount of kills. They had the kill leader at one point, but they got wiped. They right around 9th or 10th, so not ideal for them. Only 7 squads left here, and now we're going to have them all coming to the same area. Direwolf's still up, all 3 teams. We're seeing some ults around. We also have Lava. They have to be careful about Bear Claw. They want their revenge. Remember, they got 2nd place in the last game.
And this situation's getting pretty intense, like you were talking about. A lot of DOT ground. We got the lava everywhere. Both of the Wolfpack teams, I was trying to keep my eyes on them. Arctic was still up just a moment ago, as Mix is going to get knocked by and Bear Claw Gaming. They've got this building held down. They've got the rock next to it. Good spot. Here's Arctic. Zaratas. We saw Zaratas with the grenades, with a little bit of the snipe action in the last round. Now it's on the R301. Gets that high ground. Tries to come up and land those shots, but unable to get it done. TP's back. And, well, that's kind of the point of that ability. You could go in, tries to take the quick engage, pulls back, but there's still 5 squads total. So the third way to that win in that previous round that we were talking about. So these guys have absolutely no camaraderie between them. And for, I mean, you know, all the obvious reasons. You want to win. You want to win. You don't care who's in front of your barrel. You're gonna take them out. You're going to do everything that you can. As I'm looking at Kazance, they are extremely close over by Witsy. And they are trading against the bubble shield over here off the other team, but they're getting so close up on top of each other. There's Bullet Eld letting it rip. His shield goes down, pops the bubble right as he gets knocked, though. And Zaratas is coming up on the front. That's what we're talking about. Wolfpack Arctic. These guys have just been on point. Good cleanup there. So Zaratas and Twizzy still feeling fine. 2 squads left as they have multiple OOOs and Cha-Cha-Chas to take down as this last fight begins. Dipping a little bit into that circle, though. That damage is huge. And it looks like Wolfpack Arctic getting cleaned up here by Team OOO. And
the meme team.
They have a little meme team.
The meme team?
Dream action. Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't sure if that was if We Are Trash was the ones that were Direwolves just dive straight in. I think it was Direwolves. They get into the thick of it. They get in between them, and you have 3 amazing teams all kill each other, and then the other team on the outside is like, oh, you guys are all dead, huh? And they just kind of walk in and take the dub. So a nice, very nice victory and pickup for them there, as that's definitely one of those things when we talk about the results. Another team that hasn't won winning.
Yeah, and I'm honestly trying to figure out which team it was. I'm calling them the meme team for now with those ridiculous names, but I think importantly, Arctic.